Hello, my name is Dr. Speaker Blower. In this video, I will be talking about SB-3 synthesizer. This is a virtual analog synthesizer. It features stereo detune, very rare feature, and it is a VST plugin for PC. Okay, you have a back view here with the signal flow, and all controls are in the front panel. You have also here a display with information for all knobs and switches that you use, and then here you have the presets section. Okay, let's start. You have a main bypass here, and then we have the oscillators. The sound is born here, it starts here, so we can select 5 waveforms on 3 oscillators separately. Oscillator 1 then will have a sub-oscillator following its pitch. So the pitch you select here will be the same as the sub-oscillator, except it is 1 octave below. Fine tune and the waveform. Second oscillator is the same. And then the third is kind of special. So it is linked to the oscillator 2. I mean, you cannot control the pitch of oscillator 3. You can simply disengage it. And you can indeed detune it, detune it in relationship to oscillator 2. And you can also select one waveform that can be different from the others. Here, let's go to the mixer first. Mixer oscillator balance between the 1 and 2 and 3. Oscillator level, because then you have the sub level, so you can have no oscillators and sub oscillator, or you can balance something between those two. And ring oscillator between oscillator 1 and 2. This is the mixer. Here we have some options. We can select it to be polyphonic or monophonic. Monophonic means that you can only play one key at a time. And monophonic mode have these two options, hold note or free run. And we have here the circuitry that we can select between FAT and ultra analog. After the mixer, sound goes to the filters. We have 2 filters and we control the routing here. So we can have serial or parallel modes, and we can select the amount of signal that we get, or only filter 1, only filter 2, or whatever. Drive, this filter drive is controllable here, where you can select if you want it pre-filter or post-filter, so it is before or after filter 1, which have the usual controls for cutoff and resonance, key tracking, keyboard tracking, so if you play higher keys by opening this control, the filter will also be opening. If you go for higher keys, if you go for lower keys, the filter will start to close. Okay, then envelope amount. You see that the envelope 2 is dedicated for the filters, so you can select how much you want here. The filter option, low pass or high pass, 12 dB per octave. And then we have filter 2. It's a multi-filter 2. We have 5 options from my exclusive design. Mad Dog low pass 24 dB per octave, or then 12 dB per octave, all of them. Low pass, high pass, band pass, or notch filter. Again, same controls, cutoff, resonance, keyboard tracking, and envelope amount. Then we have modulation. We have envelopes, one for the amplifier, for the volume, for the final volume. So you can, this basically, if you don't know, is how to control amplifier signal, in this case, in time. So you can, when you press a key, you can tell it that sound starts very slow to appear, or it starts from the beginning. In the envelope, it's normal to have the attack, decay, sustain, and release. But in this case, I added this option that you can also control the LFO2, hit this one, I'm going after this, with this envelope. And the filter envelope 2, is modulating LFO1. This is an option, of course. Then the LFOs. Two LFOs, they are the same. They have the same controls. So you have rate, you have sync values or free values. Rate, the waveform, amount, and the destination. So you can select LFO1 for filter 1 and 2, filter 2, oscillators, or amplifier. LFO2 is the same, but destinations are slightly different. So we can have filter 1 and 2, filter 2 to modulate the LFO1, the amplifier, or stereo detune. So which is this control, remember. So going down, we have the effects. Distortion, two types. Tape delay with sync values, rate, feedback, and then separate controls for cutoff for left and right, and resonance, and you can select if you want a low or high pass filters. And send, so the amount of delay you get. And to finalize, chorus, rate, depth, and again the amount of signal you want. I'm missing the master section. We have stereo detune. It's a very rare feature on synthesizers. This means that when you engage this switch, all oscillators are doubled, and then you control the difference of pitch between left and right in this knob. You can see here stereo detune what happens. You can see that oscillator 1 and 2 and also the ring modulation will double and will be stereo, but oscillator 3 will be mono, so left and right signals will be centered. Okay. Portamento or glide only works in monophonic mode, and pitch band control, so you can go to 24 semitones here. And to finalize, master volume, so final level of the plugin. If you right click on any knob, you have the access to the MIDI learn function, and you can use your hardware to control the synthesizer. How to make bass. Okay, I'm going to play some pads and then we are going to explore other sounds. Let's go. Now the bass.